Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. In the last episode, we were working pretty heavily with Mechanism, specifically getting all of the different Mechanism power stuff, working our way almost to the, what is it called? The gas burning generator. We haven't made this yet. We will get there eventually, and I decided, you know what, we're going to take a break from that. All of the mechanism stuff and whatnot. And I wanted to get into Britannia today, but that isn't going to happen. So in order to get to Britannia, we need to work on Astral Sorcery and Thaumcraft. So what we're going to do today is Astral Sorcery. It should be a lot of fun, and it should be kind of interesting. I've never really done too much work in Astral Sorcery. I've done just a little bit, so I'm a little familiar with it. And then Thaumcraft has changed dramatically, as far as I'm aware, since the last time I played with it. So that should be fun to learn. Thaumcraft is usually pretty fun. And Britannia has gotten some texture updates, but I don't think it's changed all that much since the last time I played with that. So that part will be normal for me. But yeah, so Astral Sorcery is a mod that I've been looking forward to for a while. It's really cool. It's really pretty. But yeah, we've got a little bit of supplies with it. But before we get into any of that, I want to set up just a basic applied logistics system. We're just going to do something like this. Ooh, a little bit of lag. We're going to put this like so. Crafting terminal. RME drive, our 4K storage, and then the two inscribers we have can just go here and here. That'll be fine. And then we're going to put all of the applied logistics stuff in there. We will get back to applied logistics relatively soon. That's going to be one of the first things we automate is if you've never worked with applied logistics, it helps with automation pretty dramatically. And one of the best things to do is to, well, basically make it so that the system self-replicates. And once you have that, then you can start automating literally everything. So, well, as long as you have the natural resources, of course. But that is something we'll work on soon enough. I guess we need to wait for night, because we need some stuff. And one of the big things that we're going to be working with today is the luminous crafting table. And I think for the time being, we're just going to put it right here. Doesn't really matter right now. Later on when we get upgrades to it, it will matter, but currently not really. We do have a chisel, and I want to see something with the chisel. We have this marble. Okay. Don't want to do anything with that then. How do we make the sooty marble? Because that is important. Okay, it is just a normal crafting. Lag spike, wow. I don't know why I've been having these dramatically. And we can also make an luminous crafting table. Alright, but there is a normal crafting. That is good. Because that's going to be important later. I've run into issues before. SevTech, which is another mod pack I've been playing, that has Astral Sorcery in it, doesn't let you make city marble with just a normal crafting table. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to make some things today. And the first thing is a light well. But before we can get the light well, we're going to need some rock crystals. Now, rock crystals are a little bit hard to find. Do we have anything in here? No, okay. I got rid of most of the stuff. That's good. Rock crystals are a little bit hard to find. And it's ancient shrines ores. So they are found near bedrock. Very few and far between. And the only way you can really find them is to use a resonating wand at night. When it is held in either hand at night, it vibrates and emits energetic sparks of white light that gather at seemingly random locations. So basically, we're just going to walk around for a bit, see if this goes off, and see if we can't get some rock crystals. We're not going to get too many right now. We don't need that many for what we need to get into, but we're going to be making a handful of things. So we're going to need some glass. Ooh, but that requires quicksilver. And Quicksilver comes from Cinnabar. Okay. My ores are out here. Do we have much Cinnabar? We're going to need like 2 pieces of Cinnabar. Smelt it up to get Quicksilver. And we're going to put this in our offhand so we can kind of see what it does. And then what else are we going to need for this guy? Gold and a plank and some mana glass pane. We actually need mana glass. Oh boy, this is going to be rough. Let's just start with trying to get some of the rock crystals. So let's grab our bag, and I'm gonna grab a bow and some arrows, just to be safe. And we can just kind of head out. We're gonna just explore around a little bit, and then if we find anything, I don't know how night it has to be. There's a constellation right there, I believe. I don't know how night it has to be, but hopefully we can find some stuff fairly quickly. And did it do something there, or was that? It's the sparks from the Botania flowers. So we're just gonna walk around for a little bit. I'm gonna see how difficult this is to actually do. I've never had to do rock crystals like this. Oh, are these the... so this is what we're looking for. So basically right here, there's some particles. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just dig straight down. Kind of intelligently, of course, but straight down nonetheless. Oh man, I really need to increase the our picks speed. This thing is so slow. But we're just going to dig straight down to bedrock. And hopefully we'll be able to find what we want, which is the rock crystals. I was going to find some tin, I guess. That's kind of nice. I'm not really too concerned about the ores right now. We can come get more ores from wherever, whenever we want. I don't really have much of a mining. I've been mostly caving for the ores that we've found. But I can always find new caves or dig a mine shaft or something if need be. Alright, so this I realize might not be the easiest thing to do because we are going to get down here and hopefully, 1, we can mine this stuff. And then 2, the other concern is Silk Touch going to work on it, or are we going to need like a new pick or something? You know, are we going to get the rock crystals? Or are we going to be able to get the rock crystals out of... yeah, let's just vein mine this. And this. Okay, back to digging. We're almost there. We're 20. So yeah, I think we're gonna add some haste to this pick, especially if it's gonna be kind of our main pick to use. This is taking way too long. There is also lava here, so we need to be careful. If you see basalt that's from chisel, it only really generates from lava, so it's kind of good to know. Also, there is a couple spots down here, it looks like. Hey, rock crystal ore. And there we go. We got a couple rock crystals. I feel like there's some more around here. There's some way over there. Just kind of dig around a little bit more. Now, rock crystals have like different values to them. In terms of like how the quality and whatnot. Okay, we have flat bedrock. That is really nice, actually. Okay, that's probably going to make things a little bit harder to see, but... Alright, we have 2 rock crystals. We're going to need one for the looking glass eventually. Yeah, this is going to take a while to get everything. So let's go ahead and climb back up. And I don't see any more sparkles here, so we're not going to worry about it. And then I'm just going to put a single block every once in a while, just so, like, if I ever find this hole again, I don't fall down to my death that easily anyways. At least I don't fall all the way down. That's kind of the more concerning part. But that should be fine. Okay, so there is still more over this direction. That's fine. We'll worry about that another time. Honestly, like I said, I don't really care about getting a lot of it right now. I just wanted to get a little bit of rock crystals. And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably search for those between episodes, just kind of on my own. And there's like no mobs spawning around here, so that's actually really nice. Oh my gosh, there's some right in front of the house. There's a good bit, in fact. So I'll get those later. It's kind of whatever. Alright, now since it is still night, let's go ahead and try to make the light well. So light well requires just a rock crystal, which you can grow them and all that kind of stuff. You can do stuff with them. So it's not that much of a concern to mess with that right now. We are going to need our chisel. And let's go ahead and put the ores away. Alright, cool. So we're going to need, for the light well, and the light well is pretty important. These guys go here, that goes in the middle. We need 3 rune marble and 2 chiseled marble. So 3 runed and 2 chiseled. And then we're going to need a resonating one. And that'll do some cool little particle effects. And that will give us the light well. And light well, for the time being, we're going to put right out here. And what you do with this is you place it down where it can see the sky. And you take a piece of aquamarine and you put it on top. And that will slowly gather up liquid starlight. Overnight, of course. But that's pretty important for, well, getting liquid starlight. Liquid starlight is used quite a bit in different things, so it's important. Let's go ahead and put that away. And let's look at our quest book. So we have the light well. That's going to get us a loot chest. And rock crystals will also get us a loot chest. So now we can start working towards making the grindstone, getting liquid starlight buckets. The grindstone, how bad is that to make? Oh, that's really easy. So it's just some wood, some sticks, and a piece of marble. So I just need some wood. Oh, the aquamarine will break over time. That one seemed to break really quickly, though. Interesting. That was the glass breaking that I heard. It was like, what is that? Marble and sticks. We gotta act quickly because we're losing starlight. And the stars are really cool. Astral Sorcery does a lot of stuff to the night sky and whatnot, where you can actually see the constellations. And they come in and out of view, and it's really cool. But the grindstone is used for a few different things. We'll worry about that later. Not too important right now. So, yeah. I don't think we can do too much more right now with Astral Sorcery. So we're going to move a little bit over to Thaumcraft. I guess let's chisel this back to normal. And put that away. Cool. So, yeah, we're going to need... Actually, you know what? Let's just get a new chest. And we'll put it in our storage closet. Why not? This will be all of the astral stuff. So we'll pick this guy up for now. Got some quicksilver because we're going to need that later. We're going to get everything that's astral sorcery. Except for the constellation paper. We'll put that in a different chest by itself. And the resonating one. So just so we have everything kind of together. And our chisel. Actually, we're going to keep the chisel. Let's start putting like this stuff in here. It's really only useful if we're going to go exploring and whatnot. So, okay. And we can put something else away. The engineer's hammer, I guess. That way we have just 6 slots that are... Actually, no, we would have more. We'll put both of these away. Just so we have basically... Wait, no, we're going to keep stone. Never mind. Just so we have, like, things kind of in some sense. Must be keeping blocks out here. I am. Let's put the stone away. Alright, so a lot of work. A lot of organization. Once we have an applied energistic system up and running, we don't have to worry about that. There's a creeper over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and open these loot chests. I think that should be the first thing we do. We got angel block. Cool. Angel blocks are really neat because you can place them in midair. They used to pop right back into your inventory and like what is it? They would be breakable by hand with just a single punch, but that was changed at some point. I was kind of disappointed in that change. Next one has some lanterns. Cool. And Horn of the Wild. Ooh, the Horn of the Wild is actually really useful. We're gonna take advantage of that. I guess we'll put that stuff in there. And grindstone, you go in here, and then we'll get another chest for all of the constellation paper, and that can go over here. Perfect. So let's actually use the Horn of the Wild right now because it's super duper cool. So what the Horn of the Wild does is it breaks grass and all that kind of stuff around you. It's in a decent area around the player. So let's just go over here. And if I had a magnet or something like that, it'd be even more useful. But if we just like, I don't know, come right over here and use it, makes noise and drops all of the plants onto the ground around us. I want to take on that zombie. He looks like he has some really cool stuff. So yeah, it's really good if you want to clear out an area of grass, obviously. Alright, you have a really big sword. Oh, you didn't drop it. You drop anything good? No. Of course not. There is a named enemy down there. Probably a compressed something. I hear a witch too. Ew. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, there's a witch right there. Yuck. Alright, let's get out of here. So for now, I don't know that we can do too much more with Astral Sorcery without unlocking a little bit of other stuff. So what we're gonna do is start working a little bit with Thaumcraft. And like I said, Thaumcraft has changed since the last time I played with it. Not that big of a deal, but I might get confused about some stuff and how things work. So it's not going to be pretty, probably, but I'll try. Why is there snow? Oh, right, there was a blizz. I fought a blizz at one point. Alright, let's just dump this stuff off in here, I guess. Except for this. Because that and the Horn of the Wild can go in there. So, with Thaumcraft, we need... Oh, it broke again. I was like, what is that noise? Ooh, but we have almost 2 buckets worth of liquid starlight. So, we're going to take one. because that is a quest. We'll claim that. And what'd that unlock? The Faucet resonator. Alright. Oh boy, that is a different one. We want just the basic Faucet resonator. So that's a piece of gold, some aquamarine, and liquid starlight. We'll make that tonight. 2 marble. We will make that tonight, and let's just put that right there. Storage closet will double as a crafting room for Astral for now, I guess. So let's just keep that. It's really cool because we can actually keep the recipe in here. And then we just need a piece of gold. Cool. So we'll make that tonight once it gets night and go from there. Let's also open the last loot chest we just got. We got some ice cream. Cool. Put that away. We have so many cherries. Alright, so what do we need for Thaumcraft? One of the big things we need to get into with Thaumcraft is making niter. Niter is going to be required for some stuff. So that's going to be the first thing we go after, I think. So we need Salus Mundus, Cauldrons, and Crucible. So if we take a look at the Thaumanomicon, first steps. So we're going to need to do some studying stuff before we can do anything else. This is a progressionary mod. So first thing we're going to need is the research table. And that is in here. There's different types of knowledge, observations, and theories. Man, this is much different than I remember. I need to create a comfortable workspace to do my research with ample supplies like writing materials and paper. I should craft some scribing tools and place them upon a table. So we need to make scribing tools, which is pretty straightforward. And so we're going to need some clay as well as glass. So let's see if I can't find... We have 3 glass. We have plenty of clay. So let's go ahead and make this. And there's the glass files. And then if we take a look at this, so we're going to need no information on that. So this, we need a feather and some black dye. I know we had a feather in here. Now the question is, do we have any squid ink? Black dye in general. We might have to go back to the other base to find some stuff. Unless I can find a... we can either get a flower or a squid. We are pretty much surrounded by water, so that's nice. There's also things over here. Oh yeah. Kill him. Nothing. There's a skeleton here. Hey, there is a squid. Let's just kill the squid. I like how the squids will ink you and you get darkness. That is something that I kind of wish the vanilla game would include, because it's really kind of cool. It's a nice little touch. But let's get back to the Thaumcrafting. And actually we could just do this right here. Feather. That gives us scribing tools. So that is one step. We're going to need 16 paper, which we might have. Where would I keep the paper? I don't know if we have... I know I have a bunch of paper. Okay, let's go back to the old base. And then we need to figure out how to get the table. The research table, which I believe it's going to probably be an in-world crafting thing. Thaumcraft likes doing in-world crafting for things like, you know, making... Oh, how do I want to say it? For making things like... Oh, getting like... I am blanking on how to say this. For things like the research table and like different multi-blocks, sometimes multi-blocks, sometimes singular blocks. You'll see once we make the crucible. The big thing with that is that it is, there's some paper. It is a in-world type of thing. So, whoops. We need more paper. Can we get paper from this? Yes, we can. Cool. So there is the paper that we need. So, for example, like making a crucible, we're going to be putting a cauldron down and then doing something to it in the actual world to change it. And that's how a lot of Thaumcraft stuff works, especially early game. Kind of remember how we got to getting the Thaumanomicon was through weird dreams and stuff like that. Thaumcraft likes very much so to do kind of lore building with the mod, which is really cool. I actually approve of it. It's kind of neat, especially if it's your first time playing through a mod. Before we do anything else, let's go ahead and get that running. So, how? Cool, there's the Faucet resonator. I'll get to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and sleep. We don't need night anymore. And then we can go ahead and start working towards the research table. And I'll have to read up on how that works. So, crafting is, I will need to create a comfortable workspace to do. Should craft some and place it upon a table. So here is the question. What kind of table does that mean? Because there could be a table from Thaumcraft. Or it could be just a like normal table, like a crafting table. So let's just kind of look. And I don't see anything. Let's actually just at Thaumcraft. So research table. And I don't see any sort of, but there was something, wood table. So it looks like it's treated wood. Treated wood planks and treated wood slabs. 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be more than enough. And unfortunately, we do have to go ahead and chisel them. We're going to switch those two out. We're not going to be using that anytime soon. Yeah, chisel that. Cool. So we should be able to make a wood table. Place that down, and we place scribing tools on it. That gives us a research table. We can pick that up, and that'll be the quest. Cool. So we can claim the reward there. So what we made with the Astral Sorcery is the Faucet resonator. This will basically show up where in the world some areas will get more starlight than others. It's fairly rare, and it's not like crucial. But if we can find one around this area, that will be where we set up Astral Sorcery because it receives more starlight, so everything is a little bit more powered. Really useful, but not something that's crucial per se. So, cool. So with this, we have that completed. Cool. Now that I have a workspace, I should start performing some research. Ink. That sounds really weird. Oh, that's why it sounds weird. There is a there's a guy under here. He must be lower down. There's a blizz. That's what that sound is. I was like, wait, hold on. That's not me. That's a mob. That just happens to be directly underneath me. Alright, so celestial observations. So this will kind of tell us everything. And I will be honest, I think we're going to hold off on that for right now. The reason being is I don't know exactly what we're doing with that. So I want to do a little bit of research on Thaumcraft before we do too much. And we got a shield. Cool. I believe that's the second one we have. Anything else we could do real quick in Thaumcraft? Oh, hey, we have... I didn't actually claim that one. Cool. Take a look at this. First steps. First, you'll need a tool, a thermometer. The book calls it normal crafting table won't do. So sprinkling Salus Mundus on a mundane crafting table should do that. And Salus Mundus is any 3 crystals, flint, bowl, and redstone. Alright, I guess we can do that real quick. Ooh, block of ironwood. That's kind of nice. That's going to go in here. So we just need piece of redstone, piece of flint. I believe... Let's see, we can just use any 3. Let's just get 2 recipes worth of this. Another piece of flint, another piece of redstone, and we just need a bowl, which, hey, we do have. Cool. So we'll craft this stuff together. And does it have to be 3 different? Might actually have to be 3 different. In which case we can just grab aqua. So this should work. 2 Salus Mundus. And we actually get to keep the flint, which is nice. So then we take a normal crafting table, place that down, and I want to make sure the quest book knows what we're doing with this. Alright, and then we just smack that, and it turns into an arcane workbench. That is kind of cool. I like the animation. So we'll get a loot chest for that, and then that will let us make some stuff. And then the last thing is the crucible. I don't know if that is something we can complete that, and then it wants us to do more stuff. So yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start getting into current stage 1 out of 3 observation fundamentals. I'm gonna start looking into how this all works, and we're gonna set up an area for Thaumcraft. It might require me to build some more, so I don't know if we're going to do it next episode or not, but let's get yet another chest to place down for Thaumcraft explicitly. We'll put that in the storage as well. So we'll keep some paper in there. We'll keep a bowl as well. Let's just organize everything up. And, you know, let's go ahead and open loot chest, and then we'll end the episode off. So, we got a flamethrower. Ooh. Fortunately, it has no gas store. That is really cool, though. Flamethrowers are really neat. But, anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Next time, we are going to be working towards... honestly, I'm not entirely sure. We might do some more magical stuff, get some more work done with all that. Or we will... Honestly, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But anyways, I need to do a lot of building, and I don't know if I'm going to actually get to do too much of that. Depends how much wood we can get. And we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!